So we're in Baltimore now at Dougie's, Reisterstown Road, and this was this was where we used to come get kosher food when we lived in Virginia. This area was 3 hours. What's this? About 4 hours from where we live now, or 4.5 hours. We spent the weekend at the Mid-Atlantic Mid-Atlantic Nostalgia Convention, which is in, what's the name of the town? Hunts Valley. Hunts Valley.
At the Delta Marriott in Hunts Valley.
Beautiful hotel.
With really good service. 10 out of 10.
And we tried to go last year to this convention.
No.
And it was...
Stop
Stormy,
it.
you want to talk? Yeah. We tried to go last year to the convention, and the air conditioning was broke. We were there for about an hour or two. Then we came here to Dougie's to eat dinner.
We were there for like 15 minutes.
And then we went home because there wasn't where for us to stay for Shabbos, and we didn't have food for Shabbos and everything else. So we decided we'd try it again. And one of the reasons why we wanted to try this convention was, we love Monster Bash. This is the convention that I would say is the most similar to Monster Bash. Meaning when we go to Chiller, yeah, there's a lot of people from Monster Bash who are there. So Chiller Theater
Sit down.
is another
Stop
convention which is much closer to where we live.
it. They're going to bring out a snack. You want a snack?
Maybe
Fire
they'll
poppers?
maybe they'll bring more chips.
Onion rings? Yeah, we can ask.
So
Like you, Johnny.
We need a refill of this, so.
yeah. Oh, here
See?
we go.
Thank you.
So
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And could we get a refill of this?
Yeah, no problem.
do we get a refill of chips also? Yeah, thank
That'd be
you.
great, thank you.
So what I mean by that it being the most similar to Monster Bash is that there's another show called Chiller Theater. Man. Yeah, I watched it already, sorry. So Chiller Theater is pretty much, for the most part, only the booths. It's the celebrities and the vendors. There really aren't too many shows. Every now and then they might show a movie or have it. Like the next Chiller Theater, they're going to show, there's going to be a live Abbott and Costello routine. But that's about it. Yeah, it was a different Abbott and Costello guys. They're different guys because the guy who played Lou at Monster Bash passed away.
That's because I gave him a bracha for health. Every time I do that, the person dies.
He wasn't doing well then.
I know, but every time I do that, the person dies. So stop
then-
doing it. Very pretty.
Pretty good, Amma.
Almost.
Now that's live on YouTube.
I'll mess it up.
So anyway, it's live in Shemaim too. So anyway,
Spicy.
but the thing that we love about Monster Bash, and we can spend Shabbos there, and there's lectures and there's a program, so it's like we can just sit there. We don't have to spend money.
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you.
Great,
And
thank you.
this convention is similar to that. Because and in a certain way, it seems like it would be better than Monster Bash.
It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. So the difficult thing, like Monster Bash, is usually it starts Thursday night, but the actual convention is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if we can do all our shopping Sunday. This one it starts Wednesday night, but it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, we have to do all our shopping Friday, and we can't buy anything, of course, on Shabbos. So then, the thing was there was another comic book show today at the same place. So there was something, we did have a chance to buy some stuff today.
It was a really good comic book show.
It wasn't that big, but it was...
Very good.
So the thing was going to say about this convention is that, first of all, it's not just monsters, it's a nostalgia convention. So there's a wider variety of people who come, although Monster Bash is also not just monsters. And the other thing is that there's one room for lectures and one room for movies. They do show some movies in the lecture hall, but that's the difference. Whereas Monster Bash is only one hall,
I touched
one
it,
for
but-
movies and one for both movies and lectures. So there's either a lecture or a movie. here you have a choice. If you don't like the lecture, you can watch the movie. If you don't like the movie, you
The
can watch the
movie
lecture.
room was terrible.
But that's the problem. The movie room at this convention, the movie screen at Monster Bash is much bigger.
And it's done by people who care about
Right.
movies.
And if they have something on 35 millimeter, they show it on 35 millimeter. It's a much different type of thing. The movie room is much smaller. It's a projector, but it's a much smaller screen. When we want, there was a sign. Yes, well, they use digital at Monster Bash too. If they don't have it on, you don't want it. So, but the other thing is, oh, they did have a sign there. I don't know if you saw that. It says if you want, you can adjust the volume. Like you can adjust the volume yourself.
I almost brought in my speaker because I was
Yeah.
like, "There's no audio."
Because we went to one movie, we couldn't really hear it. The other movie, at the end of the day, I was able to hear better. I'm having problems with my ears anyway. Who's calling me? So we didn't really see that many movies or lectures. I was at 2 lectures. One was a lecture / movie in the
I think
lecture
you should
hall.
answer.
All right.